MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Did he hold up in time? Looks down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Scherzer has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And that misses 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gregory Polanco, the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
High fastball is in there. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Josh Harrison would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Scherzer will check it first. A dive, but he's back. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for Pittsburgh, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Garrett Cole gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. He gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through
Right
there with a
fielder.
single. Setting the
Right.
table for the big hit.
Harper.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1-0. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Over to first, Cole.
Oh, he said.
Will get back in safely. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first base line. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Lee Bartlett. As
Leading off with a
5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Bartlett.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with
Inside,
that
ball
one.
3.
3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Settling in now, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded back up the middle. They go to the bag for 1 on the first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Into the box now, Brian Ma. And first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Perez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Now here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Ball and a strike. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. One strike now from Cole. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Count 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. That's exactly what that was.
Second baseman,
to left field.
Yanni Espinosa.
Box, Danny Espinosa. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Neck high fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with Let's give you a look at the big picture here. Here you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Coming to the plate now, Jed Darling. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely. So I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Down and away, ball one.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Colin keeps him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. Inside, ball one. So take a look at ball one. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here it comes, 1-0. Nope. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out early.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's in there for strike one.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
In there on the hands, 3-2 now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Ma is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he lays off for ball one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Full count, 3-2. Now Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Garrett Cole. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Zimmerman is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Darno, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In now, Dexter Fowler. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Late that time for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number 34.
And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hole into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changeup in for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. We begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Way out in front.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Another full count offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and the Pirates are in the hit column. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now in the box, Josh Harrison, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
set and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Just with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
McCutchen leads off second with nobody out. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Shortstop.
Lee Bartlett.
Lee Bartlett.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Bartlett, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you, through the ranks, he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him again.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys.
Up next
Old
for
school,
Pittsburgh.
new school. I think I kind of
Second
stand
baseman.
right along that fence. The
Neil
one thing that gets
Walker.
me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's Neil Walker. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Into the box, Brian Ma. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit. Long throw to third. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
first and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball deal right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Now to the plate, Garrett Cole. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ma, the runner at third. Garno on at second with 2 down.
Ball 2.
2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Count still full, 3-2. 3 runs already home here. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the course at any base here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul towards the third base dugout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there. And that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. So here's the cleanup hitter.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the 4th.
Threw a base on balls his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely to the Nationals.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
From the belt, the pitch. Strike call, 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off. Good, nice executed pitch.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he nails him at third. Great throw. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and one, here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Inside, ball
That
2.
misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Danny Espinosa. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Matt. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Served out to left off the end of the bat. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Pirates.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Your attention,
Parks takes the ball
now
here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Darren Clark.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, You have to elevate your sights.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Lee Bartlett.
So stepping in, Lee Bartlett. He singled his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. Up around the face. Out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. They'll try again, 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, Zimmerman in time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Nationals, third baseman, Jed Darling.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at the first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he misses again, 2-0. Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. Line towards center field. McCutcheon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Denard Span will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Popped him up. Harrison. And foul ground. 2 down.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Backhanded. Up to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4-0.
Your attention, please.
Moya takes over to
Now
start the
pitching for
6th inning on the
Washington,
mound.
Number 27, Robbie Moya.
So digging in now, Brian
Leading off for
Ma.
the Pirates, first baseman, Brian Ma.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call flipping the outside corner. Great
Up
movement
next
on
for
that
Pittsburgh.
slider, and it completely locked up the hitter.
Travis
Didn't fool the
Darno.
umpire, though.
Standing in now, Travis Darno.
that's high.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Darling has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
At the plate, Garrett Cole. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And it'll look like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Irish pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Pirates 4 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
One strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hard lift.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
2 out, nobody on. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Nationals Park. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Eric O'Flaherty is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Eric O'Flaherty.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. O'Flaherty, 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Gregory Polanco.
So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swinging a ground ball to third. Darling comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew McCutcheon.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's got 2 quick outs. You got to pull the trigger.
The 1-2. Hit this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. But they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman.
Leading off for
They'll need
Washington.
him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very
Ryan
promising so
Zimmerman.
far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. Looked at off the plate for a ball. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Polanco on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike.
0-1.
Hit hard down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time?
batter,
That's pretty
number
much
8,
what he did right there.
second baseman,
When you change the hitter's
Danny
eye level with each pitch in that
Espinosa.
at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Espinosa. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
Nope.
ball 3.
3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into the 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, you can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Standing in, Jed Darling. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A late swing and a miss, strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals lead 1. They trail here 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Now
8th.
pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 26, Johnny Inman.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Harrison. He's working on a 1
Number
for 3
97.
thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
There's one well above the zone for a
Counts
ball.
1-0.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
Standing in, Lee Bartlett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Harrison aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Too high. And it's 3-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 3-0. He's taken strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. There's no real shot at two as he's saved easily at third.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
At the plate, Neil Walker, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper. This will land out there just foul. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now at the plate, Brian Ma. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. It looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's just, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Around the face. The 1-2. Fastball that misses.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2 out with the man at first. Now we'll snap one off over to the back. Runners back. Here now the 2-2. Laid off up for ball number 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. into right field. That's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat. Show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Mark Melanson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Mark Melanson.
Travis d'Arnaud will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, pitcher, Garrett Cole.
So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1 and 2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in the run.
Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pirates lead it 5-0. Stepping into the box, number 97. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Left fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. Struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa,
And
that's
a
up there.
fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 home. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And he's taken to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's outside for the ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
In there, 3-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2-hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
2 out, nobody on. And he's taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll leave after his strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Done.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Bullock back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is popped up. And swings this one for the second out.
Now batting, the 22,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, so they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Harrison's got it. Herman for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Loved by Harrison. Throw to first to be in time for the final out. And the Pirates taking home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Five 0 the final score today. The Pittsburgh Pirates jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Max Scherzer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the